Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So we've almost got through Star Wars. I'm kind of getting off of it. I am going to look up those latitude longitudes like I said I was going to do because I already had a hit. But I've kind of skewed because we've got some interesting hits on this Sherwin-Williams. Now again, me and my fiance only remember Sherwin-Williams. My fiance's dad was a painter. She only remembers Sherwin-Williams. Anyway, excuse me. So it could have changed before our time. There's a lot of people who remember Sherman-Williams. It's a weird one to me, but we decided to go ahead and see what we could do decoding it. And we already got it to go forwards and backwards in the stock market. And what we did was took Sherman and Sherwin, and we crossed off SHERN on both, and we were left with MA, and we brought MA down, and we were left with WI, and we brought WI down. Now, in our stock market / finance search, we found MAWI DNA Technologies LLC on Bloomberg, right? Okay, so now we went in genetics, and I couldn't get this thing to code forwards in genetics, guys. Nothing coded, nothing worked until I took the whole thing, MAWI, which took me to, big surprise, MAWI DNA Technologies. We've had this happen before, right? To Willa read eyes only, and when we got to Willa, it quit decoding until we went past Willa and took Willa as a person and found who Willa Thorson, right? And then it started decoding again once we got past that. Well, that's what happened here. We got it to MAWI DNA Technologies, and then we were able to start going back. IW was a congenital disorder of glycosylation type IW. And IWAM ended up being a lab code, IWAM, Naoki Iwemori at Kyushu University. And so I looked that up, and as it turns out, they study stem cells. Stem cells, spermatogonial stem cells, regulation. So they got a little study going on. They got a lab going on there. Now, even though we found that, I'm leaning towards MAWI DNA Technologies. In fact, since it came up twice, we underlined it here, and I ended up circling it here. And this stuff, to me, comes back to these guys. DNA Technologies, and they're calculating a university lab that studies stem cells. That makes sense to me, but we're going to go through it in the chemicals yet, the random hits, and break it down to the numbers and see what we get. And we'll see if those numbers run against MAWI Technologies in the DNA Technologies in the end, I guess, is what seems to be the pattern, that they won't. The numbers will not run back to them. But who knows this time? We don't know. We haven't done it yet. So that's going to be it for this, guys. That actually got you go through forwards and backwards in with the Sherwin-Williams and MAWI. And again, we had to take the whole thing forwards before we could start decoding backwards. We couldn't get any other thing to decode except MAWI DNA Technologies. So that, again, that's the pattern. That was the pattern with Willa. And it's a pattern again. So that's where we're leaning, or I'm leaning again. So we'll let this video go at that for now, guys. Thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, subscriptions. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.